So I'm going to continue with the reading. Because lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold. And we are seeing this now, lawlessness. People they don't want to hear about Jesus. They don't want to hear about reason. Men want to be women want to be men. It's like they don't want any more reason, basically, or reality, or that which is correct or not correct. They think that a man being a woman should be correct, and that's okay to even impose that to actually those who were initially doing that for fun, or fancy dressing, or maybe, I don't know, a habit. They were kind of imposed now, and I felt it was kind of abusive towards them as well. Because we cannot judge, nor impose, and so nor humiliate them as a result of imposing them, using force on them, telling them you're like this, you're like that. However, even if it's for helping them, even if it's for supporting them, it's never the solution. But the solution is to let them be. But to fight discrimination and aggression, and especially physical aggression towards other people who are working in the street and should be free to do so, that was the one to fight for. No one should be killed or aggressed or attacked or stopped from living. The love of many will grow cold, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations. And then the end will come. So I continue with another chapter called The Abomination of Desolation, which is related to that chapter, still on the book of Matthew. So when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by the prophet Daniel standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountain. Let the one who is on the housetop not go down to take what is in his house. Pray that your flight may not be in winter or on Sabbath. So that means that you must fly on the right time, because there will be like flight issue. We are seeing that with like many flights being cancelled, there is problem with weather, and causing late and cancellation in flight. And I mean, I saw something, right, that was kind of crazy. There is a lot that are being said about the chemtrail, and it is said that it's a conspiracy, and it's actually affecting the weather, and it could be affecting the flooding and the weather catastrophe, all the flooding. But this I've noticed when I was observing the sky. I saw those airplane flying up, and with that smoke that they're throwing into the sky as they fly, it was dispersing all the clouds, and I saw the clouds being dispersed. And that is dangerous, to just disperse the clouds heavily, because the issue with the flooding, we heard in the news, it is clearly stated that it is a cold drop. And so we know that those clouds are water or rain, water. And if there is a disharmony within those clouds that are being dispersed in the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Bulgaria, I don't know, all those countries where they are flying, they are dispersing clouds all around. But we know that the weather in France is not the same as Spain, it's not the same as Bulgaria, it's not the same as UK. But if they are causing disharmony now with all those clouds moving anywhere and everywhere, like so 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 disorganized, like, because those clouds will just, once they are flooded with that smoke, with those airplanes, they just move around and go anywhere and everywhere in disorganization. And they are meant to be organized naturally, because those clouds, they are relating to the sea, the water. We know that there is a connection, a journey from the sea to the sky, and the vapor is transported there. So if there is hot vapor or cold vapor that are transported into the sky, they are now collected and make those clouds. And if there is cold clouds or hot clouds, cold clouds, hot clouds, traveling around, meeting, exchanging, replacing each other within how the harmony of the sky is, a cold drop now. That cold drop could be caused by that, that cold cloud that just arrived in a place where it shouldn't have been, because it did travel from France to Spain or from Bulgaria to wherever. So those chemtrails are indeed dispersing the clouds and causing flood, natural catastrophe, cold drop, cold clouds, causing such catastrophe. And people are not doing anything to stop that. They need to say something, because we don't want Spain to be flooded. We don't want those poor people to suffer, losing their homes, dying, losing their life. And we don't want poor French people to die, lose their life, lose their home, be out there in desespoir, completely desperate, losing everything. Nobody deserves that. So they need to stop flying those chemtrails, because they are dispersing the clouds all around, bringing hot clouds in a cold country, bringing cold clouds in hot countries, exchanging, moving around to change temperature, and it's terrible. And they are responsible. I saw that when I saw that big terrific movement of those clouds being so dispersed all of a sudden after those airplanes. The next day, there was heavy rain. The whole sky was gray and rainy and heavily. And I knew that this is the chemtrail, that smoke that's just dispersing everything, that all of a sudden changed unpredictably the temperature and the weather to make it heavy raining, heavily flooded. So the government have to do something. Those people who are responsible for those chemtrails need to stop now, because we can make this world better. Let's make this world better for everybody, because what's matter for you guys? Money doesn't matter, material doesn't matter, because even those rich people are not happy. There is something missing for them, and it is, let's love and live together. Let's love life. Let's make them love life. So people need to speak. We all need to speak. There are incredibly intelligent people out there with a big heart, I know, but they just stopped speaking because they thought maybe we can't change life, nothing can be done, they've gone too far. But we can. We must speak, and speech will change it. Speaking out loud everything that is wrong and how we can change it and bring love and unity into this, we will change it. Man is power. Even the highest who created us need our body, need our mouth, our power to out there in this world to fight, to bring harmony and wellness, and that the earth is pleased, that all the creations are pleased.